Yeah, whoever that's going on. Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
hello, hello, hello,
Hey, what's
hello,
up?
hello. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm splendid. I can't complain. So what's good, man? Let's go. Let's turn up.
Let's go. Shit, give me one sec. I'm about my bag. I was like, damn, I knew I forgot something. Motherfucker. Yeah, but no, we about to chat it up though. We should play some Call of Duty today too.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
playing.
did you listen to the new album?
I didn't hear the whole thing. Is it on this page?
It's on oh, damn. What is actually walking out in the rain right now? That's crazy work. Um but no, it's on YouTube. You just gotta look up Lil PA the Prince and it's on my topic channel.
Hmm.
And it's right there. Mr. Purple Heart Part 2 Sixth Season. And then right behind is Vampire Music. You listen to those two albums consecutively back to back, you like I'm a PA fan. I think he can do this. I think he could be one of them people I see in them videos, super flashy and living the luxury life. Yeah, I can see that. I'm already semi doing it. So I already know I could. And I will. I know I will. I already passed a certain threshold. There's no point of return for me. I'm gonna make it.
No,
I didn't
that's
tap
great
my face for
confidence.
no reason. I'll tell you that much. I got one beautiful, one of a kind face, and I promise you, I ain't tatted for no reason.
Did you just say you had a beautiful face?
Oh, I got a beautiful face. I know I do.
I
One of
love
my
the
best
confidence.
attributes.
See, I
That's
love that.
that's one of my best attributes. That and my gift of gab to go with it.
Your eyes is your best attributes. Your eyes, your eye
Yeah,
area.
like my like my hair, my face, my eyes, like my gift of gab. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's what, 7:30 and you're fully dressed and done up. That's dope.
Thank you. Shit, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It was really nice yesterday. Let's start there. It do hit different. When it was 70 degrees yesterday, it was nice as fuck out. Got some running down and
No,
shit on
real
there.
quick, before I forget, right?
Hmm.
So I asked you, um, being rebellious. You remember that
Right.
question I had
Hmm.
for you, right?
Absolutely.
So what does that mean to you to be rebellious, right? What does that look like for
There's two
you?
different types of rebellion, though. I mean, do you want
Mhm.
the basic, in general
I
one,
want
or
to
you
know
want the,
what you are, nobody
or
else, just
okay,
you.
so you
What
want to
is
know
your
spiritually?
rebellion?
You want to know what my rebellion is spiritually, then, not just like in general for
Yes.
people.
Hmm.
Okay, I work with a deity, Heke, or Hecate in French. Okay, she's a goddess of magic, the darkness, and the thresholds. Like she's a key holder of all realms. Okay, she was feared by Zeus and wasn't killed by Zeus and given power, granted power by Zeus because of this. Like, she can be very scary, but also she has hounds by her. She's the one. She's the Statue of Liberty, I think. Like, because she's known to carry a torch and a noose. She hangs motherfuckers in the light for justice. For justice,
Hmm.
makes them think about the people that hang themselves. Probably her behind it.
Hmm.
But most of them people, let's face it, they probably deserved it. The one, like for example, my mother's ex-husband, I would have killed him if I could. Not even hesitated. Bow, put him right in the ground. I didn't have to though. He hung himself. Then it all made sense. I know why. But the moral of the story is this: I've always been drawn to certain things. I was doctrinated in the Catholic life, and they already, if you can see past the blinds, you can see that they're rooted in paganism as well. Everything they do is paganism as well. So when you strip away the religion part of it and you take the hell aspect away from it, which is it's simply that. It's just an aspect. It's not a real thing. It's not
Hmm.
even a real fucking place. It's not. There's the void and there's the spirit realm. That's it. That's it. I mean, I hate to break it to people, but that's the moral of the story. There is gods, but there's not just one. And if you really want to be powerful, and you got to be rebellious. You got to turn you got to completely turn your back against God completely, and that's what I mean by being rebellious. It's almost like
Okay.
you're forsaken. It sounds fucked up, but it's not. You're being liberated. It even says like it sounds like frightening, but and like maybe I don't know enough to like spook you, but it's really more. It's enlightening. It's it's taking back your soul, your power, your It's being able to manipulate, if you wanted to, your reality or make reality shape around you. It's
Hmm.
it's everything you visioned for yourself actually happening. It's not
Hmm.
waiting on a prayer, making a wish on a star. None of that phony fucking shit. I'm talking the real deal. I've already did a few things, healed a few people. I know what I do is legit. I know I hold real power. I'm a Capricorn, which is an Earth sign. Here's another thing. I have the ability to manifest very easily because of that. I'm one with the earth things.
Hmm.
Material things come easy to me. I manifest very easily because of this.
So let
Makes
me
sense.
ask you
What?
this. You're an
Hmm?
earth sign, so what does that mean to you?
That means that I'm capable of ground shaping anything around me.
Hmm.
We're on the earth.
So,
We're on earth, so I
mhm,
basically control earth. Everything around me at least.
you do control. So, okay, let's delve deeper, right? So, you're an earth
Absolutely.
sign,
I
you're an
love this
earth.
shit. I wish
I
people would be
know,
more
that's
like you.
why
I wish
that's why
people would be
I
more
was
like you. Thank you.
so let's go down that realm, right?
Hey,
So we're
Captain
on
Crunch.
earth.
Hit the link so I don't miss you, bro, because I'm not gonna probably read comments too much, but I appreciate you being here. Hit the link. Go ahead, hon. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So, you said that you're an earth sign and we live on earth, right? Okay, so you're an earth sign. So what does that mean to you? Does Tell me, what does that look like for you? We live on earth and you're an earth sign. So what does that mean to you spiritually, internally, being an earth sign living on earth? What does that look like for you?
Right here it says it all.
What is that? Am I supposed to be looking at something?
Prince.
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at you. Prince?
I guess you can't see it
Yeah, what does that say? It just says Prince.
with the crown. It means I'm royalty. I'm ancient royalty.
So because you're an earth sign and we live on earth, you're royalty. Is that what you're saying to me?
Where do we live? On Earth, right? I'm an
We
Earth
are on
sign,
earth.
which means
You are.
I'm perfect. That means I'm perfectly aligned with it.
So
It
may
means
I
I
ask
have
you
the
this?
that means like if I want something and I speak it into existence,
Mhm.
I can manifest it very easily if I try and apply.
So
Okay,
when
now
we
if I
think
don't, it
of,
still can happen. But
I'm listening. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you're saying that because we're on Earth and you're an Earth sign, right? So you're making it like you're far superior, you're superior, right? Because you're
I
the
am a
prince,
superior.
because
I am one of the top cardinal signs.
right.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. We're delving down, baby.
Let's turn up. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, let's turn up, right? Okay, you're an Earth sign. Cool, cool. So are you you're not the end to be all, right? As an earth sign, do you think you are far superior than everybody else, or do you think you align? Where do you fit in your mind? Where do you fit in as an
Oh, do
earth
I think
sign?
I'm ahead of everybody or better than everybody? Not at all. Do I think I'm
Mhm.
different than everybody and elevated in a whole different way than everybody? Absolutely. Am I one
Do
of
you
the
think that
top
has to do
cardinal
with your
signs?
sign?
No, that's why I got it tatted right on my face. That's a bold statement. You know why I did that? And the
Why?
stars. Okay, if you do your research on Capricorns, I'm the sea goat, right? The sea goat.
Hmm.
Goat, half of it means greatest of all time, right? Okay,
Right.
we know that. What's up, Captain Crutch, by the way? What's happening? Good to see you, bro.
What's
Good to
up,
meet you
man?
finally. What's good?
Nothing
All right,
much.
give me
Hello,
one
sir.
second
Good
to finish
morning.
this.
How are you, love? Blessings to you, Captain Crunch.
All right, let me finish before I forget real quick, though, if you don't mind. Okay, so I got this on me for a reason.
Hmm.
Okay, this is very bold. I've never seen anybody else do it personally. I haven't. Or just going up the stars. I mean, personally, I haven't. Tattoos over the eyebrow, I've seen it. Under the eye or near it, I've seen that. But not what I did. And there's a reason. A sea goat
Hmm.
climbs, and it can also be and survive at the bottom of the abyss. It can climb to where the gods are. Like when people, for example, this live, I should have, a lot of people would have quit once they realized there nobody was showing support like that, no real love, they would have quit. They probably would have quit. But then there's me. I just don't have it in me. I keep going, keep climbing, because at some point I will get those results back or the results
Hmm.
I'm looking for.
Okay.
All I know how to do is climb, 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 climb. That's what my sign. That's why I got a tag because before I even dabbed in and looked in and researched my sign like that, I was like, holy fuck, this explains who I am. Holy donut shop. Holy moly donut shop.
Uh,
Looking at it, that's how I felt.
Did Captain
Yeah,
Crunch
so
want to speak?
okay, so I don't know if I answered your question the way you wanted, but I'm trying to articulate it the right way.
Yes, I'm gathering in the information, and I was trying to see if the gentleman, Captain Crunch, wanted to speak.
oh yeah,
But
yeah.
How are you, Captain Crutch? What's good with you this morning?
I'm not bad, man. I've pretty much been up all night. So I was
I've been
about,
up since 3. I hear you.
yeah, I was about to tap out, and then I seen you wanted to do your panel, and I was like, oh shoot, man, I'll join in.
I ain't gonna lie. If we could, baby, if we could somehow make like I would do this every time. This is way doper. I'm not gonna lie. This is way doper than just chatting, like, and just me looking at me. I don't mind looking at me. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it, but I'd much rather be sitting there looking at other people talking. Like it's an actual, like we're all chilling, we're all smoking, talking, chilling, throwing ideas, bouncing off ideas and topics off each other. Yeah,
Right, exactly.
yeah. So what's new?
Shoot, man, just piano. I've been trying to switch it up a little bit, do some different things. I'm looking for like a keyboard workstation. So I want to get more into the producing
I
aspect.
got somebody I want you to talk to. My producer, my own personal producer slash music partner slash co CEO of Evil Never Dies. Basically, like we're when I do make it, it's not going to just be me. It's going to be a we thing, like me and my bro Cobain Myers. He can take any type of piano, rock, any type of sample, or an actual whatever, and turn it into something magical.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm stuck on classical right now. I have a super weird
Mm.
structure of putting my music together. So this looks all crazy and shit.
Honestly, that no, I have
Mm-mm.
whiteboards. I
May
have
I ask
whiteboards.
But
Captain a
th-
question?
that's a song that I should have done by the end of this week.
What's all right? Hold on. Let me see what you guys say real quick, and then we'll see what the song's about.
No, I want to ask the gentleman, Captain Crunch. You play piano?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a 6-year-old who is into piano and classical music already. And did you train yourself or did you go to classes? Because I'm trying to figure out how to do it for him
So
because
Tell me you
he's
were self-taught.
and
Please
that
tell
board
me
he
you were
just had,
self-taught.
hold on, that board he just had looks identical to what my son does.
And
But
me,
it all
and
comes
me.
together. It all
No,
comes
and
together
me.
for
I
him. I don't
I can go and
understand it,
show
but
you
he
mine too.
understands it.
I can
yeah,
show you
Okay,
mine
I'm
too.
listening.
yeah. So my grandparents had this piano, and they wanted, like, when we were real little, like 8 years old, to take lessons, and
Yeah.
it just wasn't a thing for a kid who was in sports and shit like that. And
Right,
then
right. I feel that.
like later on, after life, after a whole bunch of drama and stuff, I sat down one day, started playing, and I was like, oh, this is it. Like, it just pinged me, like, oh, music's my path. So
Exactly.
I started i
Okay.
found i
So,
found like
are
a
you a
music
religious
theory.
person or are you just spiritual?
I'm spiritual.
Perfect. Perfect. I don't try to persuade anybody into any direction. All I do is tell them how I am, what I believe. And
Right.
then it's up to them to discern and make their own judgment calls on what path they feel aligns with them. But I
Exactly.
feel like I am put here to help people, at least they gravitate towards me in the right path, the right direction. Like
And
I was at the bottom so many times, and I built myself back up from ground zero so many times, and that takes a true special type of person, you
oh
know.
yeah, 100%. And I mean, if he's younger, I will say this: I do feel like children retain information more. So if you have a cool instructor, someone like he does enjoy, learning from, he may pick it up really, really fast. Like me as an adult, I love it, but the whole music theory, I just learned the grand staff. It's taken me like 6 months.
So let
So,
me ask you this, sir. Like, my son, he's he's something special, right? He has an eidetic memory.
He's
oh,
real
Like,
dope.
awesome.
he's 6 years old and he already knows algebra, right?
Awesome.
So I would think with the music and stuff, he would catch on so fast. And so that's why I'm trying to see if do I let him look at YouTube or do I get him a tutor, somebody who can teach him or what? Because he's into Beethoven and all of that at 6 years old. I said, oh, I don't know.
That's
Oh,
that
there we
that
go. I'm back.
that's a that's a wonderful wonderful influence to have. And I think what you're trying to say, what you're not realizing, and no offense or no way, is he's recognizing patterns more than children his age, especially
It's
when
for a special reason, though. You understand that, right?
right, right,
Without me saying it.
right. I completely understand. So you could get him a tutor, and he could blow past his tutor in a second. So
Yep.
may,
Yep.
maybe finding monitor his YouTube, because the internet is not a
Can
safe
really
place.
mess people up.
Yeah, internet's not really a safe place, but maybe let him find what he enjoys, and always make sure it's a little bit harder than where you're at, because you're always pushing yourself.
Yeah, because what I did, sir, was no, he's not on YouTube. But I was saying that maybe I could look at things on YouTube to show him certain things like children his age and things of that nature.
Oh,
Um,
definitely, definitely.
yeah, so he's not on YouTube because social media, no. But
No, I was just saying, use the YouTube. Let him find his interest to.
yeah,
I
because
you know I
he's
was learning the
very
same thing about my
mhm.
son. Honestly, since we're on the subject, I was learning the same thing about him. Do I let him go like try to choose his own path? Should I or should I like explain both and see what really he goes with, like what aligns with him, what fits him, what he true like. All right, let's put it this way: the whole heaven and hell thing was made to keep people at the bottom, scared to do anything they really wanted to do, to be the stars we were meant to be and could be and can be. Everything we can be, all anything we want to be. It's the sky is the true limit. Now the world's completely different and changed, so it's obviously all modified, but the American dream is still there, just in a different way.
PA,
And
I
it's
will
just
say
all
for me with my son, I
it's like
follow his path, right? Because his brain, he's tapping into more than that 10%.
it sounds
So
like
when
it. Yeah.
I see him and I hear the things he says, I can't say, "Oh, something is wrong with my child." No, because some things he says, he's more elevated than me, right? So I let him lead what he wants to explore because he always wants to explore like why do people behave this way? Why do dogs react this way? Why do music sound this way? Why does this? He has to connect the dots with everything. Does that make sense?
That's so awesome.
Absolutely.
Captain K,
Yeah, yeah.
that's his personality. And you know what he just told me the other day? His older brother, he was teasing him. And he said, "Listen, bro." He's 6 years old. He said, "Listen, bro, I don't play joke. I don't joke around. I'm about serious business. Now, I want to know why you did this to that fella. Why did you
That's
hurt his feelings?
that's so funny.
Why?"
In true honesty here, I go to therapy from time to time, and I told my therapist the other day, there is nothing I do for no reason.
That's what it's about. You got to have a
I'm with you,
purpose and a
Captain.
reason.
Captain K. I'm so glad our paths crossed because even just looking at you and seeing your aura, I already see what it is for, and I get it. And my son, my youngest, he's you you ever felt like you were born at the wrong time? Like you don't understand human nature, um the lack of
Or you're just
empathy,
different.
the lack of conscience, the lack of compassion. Why do people treat, people the way they do? Do you ever, as a young child, have you ever felt that
Oh yeah, yeah,
or questioned
definitely,
it?
definitely felt it, and then I got older and kind of got
Hmm.
sad for a little bit because I realized there wasn't much I can do about it.
And that's when they say depression sets in, right?
Yeah, sadly,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mm, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wonder. Like, my son, unfortunately, it's not even unfortunate. I don't look at it like a downfall. He's even more lovable, sweet, great. Even though he's autistic, it don't matter at all. He's perfect the way he is.
Right.
And
May I ask you
and
a
I,
question, PA?
what's up?
Your son is autistic, right?
Hmm.
Do you, okay, I don't want to sound insensitive, But do you not think that autistic children are on a higher plane, elevated more mentally than us mere folks? Do you
I
not think
don't
that
think
they're
I might be
smarter than us?
autistic. I might be
Like they're
autistic. They,
like
I
they
mean, but
see
all my kids
things.
are autistic in a way. He just happens to be the most.
I think autistic children are a great gift. I think they delve into a part of our brain, our spirit that we will never be able to connect with them. Honestly, for me, just because a child doesn't speak doesn't mean they don't know what's going on, right?
At 8 years old, I felt like I was already 16. It was fucked up. Like I already knew way too much. It's like, how do I already know all this?
That's like my 6 year old. Like um he was playing with his brother and his brother's friends and he fell down and the child laughed at him and he got up and he just stood there with his hands crossed and said, "Why did you laugh at me? I hurt myself. Why would you ever laugh at me? That wasn't nice." And to this day he won't talk to that fella because he don't understand why would you laugh at me when you saw that I hurt myself. You understand? That's how my son is. He don't understand like
Sense of humor,
not
I guess.
wickedness, but he don't understand why people are not nice, if that makes sense.
People are nice. They really ain't, are they? No.
Yeah, he's still young though. He
Yeah,
hasn't
I'm
he
children,
hasn't
yeah.
he hasn't figured out that the bully that pushed him is
Mm-hmm.
probably being bullied by his parents at home.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
it takes a
It's a
while.
pattern, right?
It's a
It's a
pattern
pattern.
that gets
Yeah.
passing. Yeah, that gets passed.
So let me ask you this, Captain K. Do you believe that majority of adults who in society are deemed not so much misfits, but the unsavory characters. Do you think that is from childhood trauma, or do you think they're born like that?
Both, maybe. I think.
It's it's such a hard question.
I
I
think
I think
both.
I
I
think
know it is. Let's go.
I think a lot of it is childhood trauma, but you have generational trauma that that really hasn't been explored much at all. So, there's
So when you say generational trauma, do you mean like generational curse? Like
Yeah.
when you repeat the
Like,
same behavior, you're doing this in the
all right,
family,
all
right?
right. For example, I was carrying my ancestors' weight, and I didn't even know it.
right. I hear you. So, I used to drink and my whole family drinks.
Me
My
too.
my family before my family, like my great great family who I never got to know, drank. When I cracked my first alcoholic beverage, it was like heaven.
Yeah,
And I'm 5 years and some change sober.
me too. Since
Mhm.
2021. Let's go. Hey,
Nice.
congrats.
Nice, nice.
Congratulations, fellas. Yes,
Right,
nice.
right after COVID, man. And
Hmm.
and
2020, October 2021 for me too.
and
Mm.
so and I've gone out to bars now with friends, but I know myself I'll never drink it, and like the weight of breaking that generational curse hits
It's
me
great.
from time to time.
Hmm.
So, but it takes work. It takes work because you're changing
Right.
programming that you don't
Yeah,
even know exists.
So
exactly.
may I ask you, Captain K, do you think it's passed down by genetics?
Possibly, I learned a little bit of it when I was going through my process, but I'm not a scientist. I can't really give out information.
No, I was just asking you that because when you said that, because where I'm from, right? When
Hmm.
you say you have a curse upon your family, right? If
Right,
you have at least 3 or 4 generations that did X, Y, Z, and whether they're alcoholics or they're chimo, whatever, this generation, right?
right,
However, it's always tied to one bloodline unless both parents exhibited the both the same thing like from generations. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So
I
like
hear.
let's say my father was a drunk. His father was a drunk, and then his father's mother was a drunk, but it's still the same bloodline. Does that make sense?
Right, that makes sense.
So so I'm asking you, do you think it's a bloodline thing, genetics versus a cultural thing, like you understand, you're in a house with alcoholics versus you sharing the same bloodline with that person, you're more likely to become an alcoholic.
I think
Am I saying that right?
yeah, I hear you. I think the bloodline makes it more makes it easier, but
Hmm.
there's it's hard. Humans are all different.
Right, right, yes. And see, I love conversations. This is why I was telling PA. He said he's Earth, right? And we
Yeah,
live on Earth.
yeah,
Sir, may I ask you your sign if you don't mind?
yeah. I'm
What
not
is your
entirely
element?
um I'm not entirely too sure, to be honest with you.
I can tell you
Well,
probably what's your
may I
time.
ask you your month? What month were you born, if I
September.
may ask? Okay, so you either a
Virgo. Virgo?
Virgo or hold on, he's either a Virgo or a the July
So,
people. What are they? Leos. A Leo
So
or a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo, and I told you guys I take all my walks and everything.
Oh,
I'm a walk
okay.
I'm a rock collector.
Yes. Okay. So I already know who Captain Crunch is, and I know why he has that name. Okay, the crunch is real. He's a Virgo. Okay. See, Virgos are very literal people. Are you a literal person?
Yeah,
Yeah. Virgos are very literal people. They make great lawyers. They make great debaters. They don't like to be lied upon. They like it straight, no chaser.
that's
as
Is
awesome.
long
that correct, sir?
No, yeah, straight on.
Yeah, look, see, he knows. But let me explain something to PA. PA, you are an earth sign, and yes, we do live on earth. But what what do you need to live on earth, if I may ask you that?
yeah, you need all the other elements as well.
No, you don't actually,
You
because
don't, but it'd be helpful.
you will find all other elements in small pockets, but you don't need it as a whole. But there's only one element you actually need as a whole to survive. And what element is that? Do you know,
Well, water,
Captain K?
air, with air.
Oxygen.
Air. Exactly, which is air. You can't live without air. No matter what, you drown in water, you burn by fire, right? Destruction, earthquakes, and all of that by air will always reign supreme. It's air. You can't live without air, period. Right?
All I said was I
Or
was
am I
one of the
wrong?
top cardinal signs. I didn't say I was like
No,
the
I'm the
number
top.
one.
I'm air. Yes, buddy. I'm just
Nah,
teasing.
you might be. I just said I'm one of the top ones.
No, I'm just teasing your love. Listen, I'm cheeky. Where we from, we like to joke about. No worries.
Oh, I ain't taking nothing serious. I'm just saying, but you're right though. Shit, you're absolutely right about that.
But see, Captain
Can't
Crunch, he's
can't
a
live without
person
that.
I can talk to because he would be a debater, right? Because he's a
Oh,
literal person. I'm a literal person as well. I need facts. I need to see it for what it is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist person. I need to see it for myself.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
I'm the
with
same
you.
way.
And then I went on a self journey
Mm-hmm.
and realized that like literal and logic are formed under foundations of lies. So once you start
Hmm.
breaking them down, everything breaks down, and then that's kind of like like a panic attack time.
Right, that's
That's
like
what I've
being a
been.
lawyer, right?
I've been saying that. I've
Logic.
been saying that. I've been saying that. Yep, I've been
That's
saying that
like
right
doing
there.
the LSAT, right?
Mm,
It's like doing the LSAT. Logic, reasoning, all of that encompasses, right?
right.
Me, I'm a Libra. I'm right after you,
Yeah,
right? So
that's
you
what my
have Virgo
daughter
and then
is.
you have Libra.
That's what my
And
daughter
you and
is.
I, oh, really? So Captain K and I are similar in our beliefs. However, we're different because um, Virgos are more abrupt people where we're people pleasers, where we'll say, oh, that's nice. Okay, even though we don't believe that, we'll just say, oh, just to make you feel better, right? Whereas a Virgo will say, no, right? Am
No,
I telling the truth?
yeah, no. I got to see it to believe it.
Exactly. Are you an introvert?
Oh yes, I absolutely.
See, man, let me tell you, I need a crystal ball. I can see everybody's future.
But you guys do see everything I'm talking about: movies, music,
Hmm.
entertainment, government. Everything I'm
Right.
saying is real though.
No, 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 seriously. I will tell you this, PA. I have seen you, and I won't say any more beyond that, right? And I just watch you from the clouds, and I just hope you see what I see. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't ever let somebody use you as a mule, as a muse. You are your own individual. You have something to bring forth. You are very intriguing. You're engaging. You have things that are worth talking about. Don't ever lower your standards for anybody, you know? Be you, authentically you. I dig you. And Captain K, I'm glad I met him. I like his vibe.
Word, word. Usually, anybody that gravitates towards me is pretty chill or real. You know, because otherwise they wouldn't be around.
Captain K, may I ask you a question? When you were younger, um, did you feel different than other people?
That's funny that you say that.
Mhm.
I've personally always said I'm different than other people.
Hell yeah, I've
So,
always felt that way. People mistaking it as I felt like I was better than them. I just realized I was something totally different though.
Yeah, I have Captain K because it's something from back in the day, like high school era. I was captain of my teams, and I had a chair when we first started smoking up and stuff out my mom's garage, and it was my captain's seat, and like
That's crazy.
that was my seat. So Captain K is just kind of stuck.
so
Hey,
if I
what's
may ask
happening,
you,
Discourse? Appreciate you. What's you up to, G? Hit the
so if I
link.
may
Hit the
ask,
link.
oh, sorry.
No good.
If I may ask, Captain K, he was talking about his childhood. Um, did you feel disconnected to your peers? Did you feel, I knew you felt different, but what do you feel that separated you? What was that bottom line? Like, what was it? I'm just curious.
Everyone,
Or,
everyone
or
lived, everyone lived out here, like in like the outskirts of Chicago, big Chicago. So my grandparents had a farmland in Michigan, and I had no friends out there. But I would go there and not wear shoes and go fishing and spend all my time there and have so much better of a time than being in the city playing sports and things I was programmed to do. The when I was truly happy is when I was free.
country's great. I made potato guns, shot trees down, man. I had a lot. Smoked really great weed. Hung out with people that did and made interesting shit. And it was like it's not too bad out here, and it's peaceful, very
Right.
peaceful.
Right. Nighttime, have a campfire.
So,
Yeah, I'm a city boy, but I love the country. Absolutely.
Mr. Captain K, so when you was younger, right? Let's say you went out with your family, were you anxious to get back home? Did you want to go back to your house? Like you didn't want to be out and
Oh
around
yeah.
people, or you were okay with that?
Yeah, I'm not a big go out person.
Okay.
I
I
feel
was
you.
just
Like
trying
I
to
am,
figure
but
this
I'm
out
not.
because my son is this way. Like he had to go to the emergency room and we're there and he was crying and I'm thinking he's sick. He said, I just want to go home. I just want to be in my house. I just want to be home. And I said, you know what? Listen, I don't care what you have to do. Call me with the medication or whatever. I'm taking him home. He wants to be home. That's where he needs to be.
Yeah,
So I was just asking you that, were you,
if he
when you
was
were
okay,
younger?
if he was okay from it, that's a symptom called from anxiety called fight or
Hmm.
flight. And
Hmm.
when I had my first really bad attack, I had
Hmm.
actually passed out, and my friends called an ambulance, which ended up being super expensive. So they took me to the hospital, and they ran all these like blood tests and stuff, and I had developed panic and anxiety, and that's all it was. Like there was nothing wrong with me. So sometimes that feeling of like I need to get out of here is like
Hmm.
there's just overstimulation, too many things going on, too many things to monitor. So maybe just take a step away, take a couple of deep breaths with him next time.
Hmm. No, he was actually sick. He was diagnosed. He had the flu.
Oh, okay.
However, he didn't want to be treated. He wanted to go home instantly. He didn't want no parts. He just said, I want to go home. I want to go home. I said, they must treat you first. No, 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 no. I want to go home. So that's why I was asking that. Now,
Yeah.
did you have any sensory issues like
Uh,
noise or smells?
yeah. They told me I see I grew up going to a lot of concerts, and I grew up in the
Hmm.
country, so I shot a lot of guns, and I get a lot of ringing in my ears. But the ringing I get is different from what they explain tendonitis to be. My
Yeah,
ring,
tendonitis. Do you
my
have Meniere's?
my ringing, like
Mhm.
it's weird. It's like it's tones. Like it's hard to explain.
So let me ask you this. With your hearing, do you ever hear like a crumpling, like you have crickets in your ears?
No, it never
No, you don't
fluctuates.
have that.
Never
Oh, it
fluctuates
doesn't
like that.
fluctuate. Okay.
It's always a
Hmm.
consistent tone.
Is it the?
Yeah, but different types I haven't heard before.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you this, all off subject. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Oh, yes, but I don't
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I asked you that. Something told me I had to ask you that.
I don't
Wow.
I don't count it as a bad thing though, because what people count as like nightmares, I'm terrified. I kind of enjoy those dreams.
Okay, let's talk
Yeah,
about it real quick. Hold on. PA, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
to where I just couldn't sleep. You mean, or slept too
No.
much, or
Sleep paralysis is quite, I mean, if you haven't, you will know if you've had it. Trust me.
I mean, you
Uh,
gotta break it down. Like, I
It
mean, what
Cap,
is it?
Captain
so
K
like
can explain it. Go
so
ahead,
like
sir.
the other day I was in my bed. I knew I was in my bed. I felt something enter my bed, but I didn't move. The next thing I knew, I was being pulled out of my bed and slid across my floor in real time. Like I could see everything happening, but I couldn't move. I couldn't yell. I couldn't scream. And it like led to me talking to my brother, and I was so scared that my lips wouldn't open. I was trying to like say words to him, and words wouldn't come out. And then I woke up from my dream and my heart was racing like crazy and stuff. But I wake up and I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Really? Okay, so look, Captain K,
Yeah.
you hear these voices? Hold on, let me try to. You hear those sounds, right? Like
Oh
those, it sounds
no,
weird. Like it
I'll
feels
hear
like
like
an
I have.
elephant is on your chest, like you can't breathe.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's because you're so terrified. Is that
I
what
I
it
think
mean,
is?
are you protected with anything? Like, hold on, do I
I
have
don't
one?
think sleep paralysis has anything to do with that. I think
No,
it's
but I'm saying,
more
like,
of a
I'm not
REM
sure what
thing.
that is, but
I
if
think it's
you're
more of a
protected
REM.
though, I don't know. I mean, you just don't go through a lot of like stuff if you're like protected the right way,
but
No,
especially
but
like by
listen,
anything dark.
PA, literally, you can be up right now, right? And you can lay down on your pillow and you're looking at the ceiling and you're still
Oh, is
looking
that
at
where
the ceiling.
people
And
just
all of a
sleep
sudden,
paralysis where
you
people just
all
knock out
the
like out of
demonic,
nowhere?
yes, and you think you're still awake, but you actually fell asleep. And
No, okay,
then
I know what you're
now
talking
you're
about.
in between. You're in between realms. So then you feel like your heart is about to explode. You hear these dark demonic, you see these black figures, these dark figures, you hear these weird noises, and you feel like you're gonna die. Like you're gonna have a heart attack. Literally, but you're looking, I can look at you and think I'm still looking at you, but I fell asleep already. And I didn't even realize I fell asleep,
That
right?
sounds like some Freddy
Captain K?
Krueger type shit.
It's kind of sorted because everybody's experience is different, right? I will tell you my experience. I was at my best friend's house and I went up to the second bedroom to lay down. I went and lay down. I said, okay, and I was exhausted because we was on the Call of Duty World at War when it first came out. So we was up for like 18 hours. I went to bed. I said, okay, I went to sleep. All of a sudden, I see my best friend come in the room, smelled how he smelled. Everything was proper. All of a sudden, it was like something was holding me down. I couldn't breathe. I was panicking. And all I heard in my head was these weird noises. And it felt like I was going to die. It felt like I was having a heart attack. Does that
It
sound
sounds like
familiar,
you need
Captain K?
protection. It sounds like you need protection, but
yeah.
Well, this was 20 years ago. Now I don't have those problems, but this was my first experience.
You want to know why I looked into Jesus Christ?
Yes,
Be-
I'm listening, love.
like I'm not a huge Catholic or religious figure, but
Mm-hmm.
I got into something called the Gateway tapes. If you guys have
Mm-hmm.
ever heard of it,
mm,
it's hemisync. So you play two different frequencies in your ears, and it's supposed to lead to a out of body experience.
Mm-hmm.
And the craziest thing happened. I was still married at the time, and I was next to my partner in bed, and I was like 3 weeks into doing these meditations, and I fell asleep that night, and I felt like imagine a balloon of air go as it all the air comes out. I felt my
mhm.
body do that, and then as I popped up, I was in top of myself, and I could see me, and I could see my wife next to me, and I have this video game room that's downstairs, and I thought it just popped in my head, and I got sucked through the walls, through I could see and feel the in between of the walls, how cold it was, until I was in the room, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." And then I got shot right back to my body, and I went right into my body. And I was like, I was just astonished because I had been trying for weeks for that to happen.
Like that almost sounds like astral projection. Yeah.
Second time I did it, the door in front of my bed opened, and it was like this little round black face with white eyes staring at me, and I felt evil. Like I felt bad. Like I did something wrong. And I went and started looking online, and people are like, you need Jesus's light for protection. And I was like, you know what? I'll bring it with me.
All right, so let me ask you this. So when you say that, what is the subconscious? What is the difference, what we experience with the subconscious? Do you think that was your subconscious?
Yeah, I'm I'm not too sure because I was training myself to keep my body awake or keep my body going to sleep while keeping my consciousness awake. Like they called it lucid dreaming, being able to like manipulate your dreams.
Like actually know you're there and manipulate what you're actually doing in it, right?
Right. But
I've had like three of them. Yep, two or three of them.
this was like after my third time, I was in my front yard looking at my light pole type stuff. But I took a break.
That's,
I took a break because it got a little too trippy.
it's so weird because when I was, I would say about 11 years old, have you ever heard a phone ring in your head and then it started to ring in real life?
No. That sounds like
S-
a synchronicity though.
Seriously?
I haven't
No,
had
because
it.
what you just
Really?
said, like those dreams, I've had them since I was 12 years old, but it started at 10 years old. I would hear the phone ring in my head. I would be laying in my bed and I would hear the phone ring and I'd be like, Mom, pick up the phone. She said the phone is not ringing. And then literally 5 seconds later, the phone is ringing, right?
Oh,
And I dreamt my children. I dreamt my sons, right? Before they were born. I knew I had a big boy with curly hair. Knew I had a younger boy with straighter hair. One was light, one was brown. I dreamt my children. My mother dreamt her children, right? Do you think that's possible or do you think that's just weird? I literally dreamt my children and they're the exact age I dreamt them.
I definitely think it's possible.
Hmm. So do you think our paths are already made out for us or
Like destiny.
I don't like to say destiny, but do you think that, yeah, we have a right and a left way to go, right? One is the easier path, one is the harder path, but eventually they will end up at the same road if, you get through it, right?
Yeah.
However, there could be death and destruction in one path versus the other, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So okay, so we'll go with destiny. Do you think no matter what we do, our destiny is already mapped out for us? Or do you think we make our own destiny?
Uh, I would hope to think we make our own.
So what do you think about deja vu then? Do you believe in deja vu? Have you ever had deja vu?
You have deja vu, PA?
Uh,
Have
do
you
I have
ever, even
deja?
once in your life?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, I don't know,
So what does
kinda. I
that
guess.
mean? What does
Like I
that
mean,
mean for you?
sometimes days will feel like Groundhog Day. I mean, without being Groundhog Day. I mean, I don't know if that's deja vu, but
Deja vu is when
they like you
you,
something like
Mhm,
not like Groundhog Day. I understand what deja vu is. I don't.
mhm.
I couldn't honestly tell you the last time I recalled like where something happened before and like it happened again almost exactly the same. It's been a while.
How
How about
about
you?
you, Mr. Um, Captain?
Yeah,
Have you
I
ever
had
had
I
deja
had
vu?
one. I had one recently, but I
Mhm.
stopped it. I stopped it before it happened.
I did that too. Okay, go ahead. Tell me about it.
I have a bright orange coat, and I had to take my parents to work, and my car had died about a month ago, so I wasn't driving too much. I had this deja vu because I had to take her to work. When I got in the driver's seat, I had this like feeling she was going to tap me in my arm and say, "Hey, it's been a while since you drove. Be careful." So I walked inside and told her about it before she ended up being able to do it.
That's not deja vu.
Oh
That's your
my.
intuition. No, I deal with that
No,
all the
that is
time.
the.
I'll say something, and all of a sudden,
Mhm.
it'll like somebody will like say it right, like or else like or see it or like I get exactly what you're saying, but it's more of an intuition.
Okay.
It just means that you're
I
very in
think so.
tune with your intuition.
I think I understand what he's saying, right? So, Captain Kid, right? There was an instance with me when I was going to university, when I started going to university at 16, right? And I kept using I traveled, I was going to university in New York, and I kept using this one particular um number of a train car, right? And one day, 3 years later, I in a dream I saw something happening. And so in my wake state, because of my dream, I said, I must avoid this place at all costs, right? So I would travel a whole hour, just not to, encounter this, right?
Yeah.
And one day I said, you know what? I'm crazy because I would ask people about this, and they said, no, that's not real. So I did it myself. And sure enough, I did that route, and exactly what I saw came to fruition.
Oh, geez.
And it traumatized me. And then I'm gonna give you one more before I'm gone. Have you ever had that feeling? You in a good mood, you're like, yeah, let's go out, let's have fun. And then all of a sudden you go to that door and you stop and you say, no, 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 you stay in the house. Don't go outside. I
Yeah,
did
oh yeah.
that. I did that, and because we was in New York, we love to play spades. And every Friday we would play spades games and stuff like that. So it was my Friday to go out to my friend's house. And something, when I was dressed, ready to go, looking good, smelling good, I said, ah. And then soon as I touched that door, it said, no, 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 no. And I called my friend. I said, I don't know what, but I can't come to your house. Do you know they were robbed? They were stripped naked. These fellas broke in because they knew there was money going on, exchange there. They came in, broke in. They had everybody stripped naked. They had hot water, and they robbed everybody and beat everybody up.
That's crazy.
That's your intuition though.
Yeah,
You
that's
felt a vibe.
No,
Like the
that's
minute you hit
intuition. Yeah,
yeah.
that's intuition for sure. Yeah.
intuition.
But when I was telling him about deja vu, me, like I said about that train ride, it was deja vu because it happened 20 years later. It didn't happen straight away. It happened 20 years later. So it
Oh,
wasn't intuition. It happened 20 years later.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think I
definitely.
believe in both. What do you think, sir? Captain K? Do you
What was
believe
that?
in intuition? Do you believe in intuition? Do you believe in fate? That's what I want to know. Do you believe in fate? Like we have a destiny.
It's so hard because you're adding free will to that,
Yeah.
and
Oh my God, this is my guy. Yep. There you go. Free will.
I know, and it's so hard to discuss because it's like I don't care if you can be in a room of Harvard, Oxford people. All it is at the end of the day, it's speculation.
Why
So
did you have to put Oxford in there?
why did I put Oxford?
Not
Oxford is
Webster. Not Webster, but Oxford. No, I'm just teasing you.
oh I don't know.
I don't think he got it what I was saying.
No, yeah, that one missed me.
Okay, Webster is American, Oxford is Europe, right?
Oh
For
right,
us, we
but it's
go
a
for the Oxford and you
it's
guys do Webster.
it's prestigious, so that's why
Yeah. Yeah.
you know Oxford is actually, and you can Google it if you believe the internet, is older than the Aztec Empire. Isn't that astonishing?
Well, Oxford,
Yeah,
That is
I'm
crazy.
I I'm not American, so I understand Oxford. That's why I was making the joke about Oxford and Webster, right? So
Okay.
when you made that thing, like Oxford is more of a hoity-toity, whereas Webster would be more of the McDonald's.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I get
We're
you.
Wagyu. Look, we're Wagyu, right? Oxford is
Right.
Wagyu, and you doing McRibs.
But
I'm
it's
just
like
But it's
teasing you.
it's like
Hmm.
even if you were with them, like the highest
Hmm.
people of the world, they're
Right.
they're just gonna speculate just like you're gonna speculate. Like these we're we're
Correct.
we're at a point right now to where the more you learn, the less you know.
So it's our own perception, correct?
Yeah.
well, you ain't wrong.
It's our own
The more
perspective. Our own perspective. Go ahead, PA. Sorry,
the
love.
more you find, the more you find out. Okay, it's like the more you know, but then the more you know, though, the more you exactly like you said you don't know because like when you think you know, once you start knowing things and then you think you already had the answer, then the question changes all over again and again and again and again.
I was having that problem with religion and spirituality. Like I wanted to know what I was doing was right. Like I don't want to praise something made up and
Well,
this
well,
that.
exactly, exactly, and I understand that completely. Like, all right, so what all really aligns with your soul? Like as far as what you do, how you live your life. Would you
I
truly believe it? Do you believe there actually is a place, heaven and hell? And if so, where do you believe you genuinely would go? Like just based off of, we're
yeah,
not talking whether you believe in them or not, just
I, be-
actions. Yeah,
I believe like when I pass, like I'm not gonna see like my grandparents with angel wings, but
yeah, I don't think so either.
there's something with consciousness, like frequency, like some part of my soul is gonna connect to something bigger, and I'm gonna contribute like an experience to it or something. Like
Exactly. Oh,
it's not
and
Okay.
exactly a light switch turns off and you're done, because like I don't think consciousness is 100% from us. I think it's a little bit more than remote.
Okay. If I may say this, right? Me, I'm part of a trifecta, right? And I don't know if you guys understand what that means.
Uh-uh.
absolutely discourse.
No, I'm part of triplets. I'm not the only one. I have an identical twin and I have a fraternal, right?
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
the consciousness, this is why I like to talk to people about consciousness, right? Because my identical versus my fraternal, there's a difference there, right? So the con I'm more connected with my fraternal than I am with my identical. And I wonder
And that would
why.
make sense. Just because you look alike doesn't mean you are alike.
We are
Like
alike.
that would,
However, our DNA is literally 99 not 9%.
that's
Like
crazy.
we are one of the rare, we are 99 point not 9, right? And then my brother, who is the third part of us, he's a brother, so he can be, identical. He is my forever. He's my person. Where's my identical? Maybe it's because I don't like myself. I don't know because I love
You said you
me,
don't like
but I
yourself.
don't like my. No, what I'm saying is my identical. I don't too much
Oh,
enjoy her.
oh,
But
oh,
if
okay.
she's my identical, does that mean that I don't enjoy myself?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I hate
But
to
we're
say it,
not
but
the
yeah.
same. If you met us both together, we are night and day. We don't behave the same. We don't talk the same. We're
Then you're
so
not the same.
different.
Then you're not the same. You might look the same, but you're not the same. Then
But the DNA is
that
Maybe there
don't
literally
was
matter.
this.
99
Maybe
point
there was
That's
not,
this like
right?
underlining factor that maybe not you, but maybe her. She needed to
Hmm.
be different than you.
maybe yeah,
No,
yeah.
with
Maybe she
me,
didn't.
no, with me, because I wanted to be an elevated version of who she was. And
There
that
you
didn't
go.
happen until I was in my late 20s. I wanted to be a better version. What I saw in her, I did not enjoy, and I wanted to be different than her. It's not like our parents. Our parents didn't dress us alike. They didn't treat us alike. They treated us as individual people. However, to see somebody that looks identical to you have to wonder about yourself. And if you don't enjoy what you see in them, you must correct it within yourself if you see that within yourself, right? So I had to do that,
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I have all the answers. I don't. I mean, I'm
Nobody
still
does, right? I was
right.
raised
No,
as Roman Catholic, a
I
Catholic. I
say
was,
I'm
mm-hmm,
sure other people are like have learned the term, but I have tools that I can offer that
mm-hmm.
they work for me, but it doesn't mean they're going to work for you. But at least it's something different to try.
Like, what's your tools? Like,
I'm listening.
Um, like I said, man, I'm deeply isolated. Like I don't really chill with people or stuff like
I
that.
don't either. I mean,
So
I used to, and I can, but I don't either.
and I
That's
know
why I go
so like
live. I chill with my girl and go live. Let's play games sometimes.
I have my therapy and stuff, but dude, there's days and it sounds funny. It's not exactly girly music or anything, but there's days to where like my patterns are so bad that I'll bump some music and just
All right,
dance like
I
even just
will too, bro. What's wrong with that?
like
That means you
Hold
feeling your
on,
funk
Captain
sweat.
K. Captain K, I'm so sorry because you are like, I just want to hug you because I do the same thing.
I do
But
that.
listen,
My
have
son
you
did
ever,
that.
Captain, hold on, Captain K, have you ever seen them shorts when this guy goes into the elevator and he says dance and he makes people dance?
oh
Have you ever seen that?
and some people get like scared.
Yeah, and he just be like dance and he has like this boom box.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, I live vicariously through him because I'm one of those people. I'm an introvert. I don't like to be around people. I like to be one with myself. And so, what you see speaking, I'm gonna let you speak, but I just want you to know that I hear you. Nobody's speaking.
What's everybody's plans for the day? It looks like shit here. Tell you
Uh,
that.
Well, I'm waiting to go to Angelo's because, like I told you, we're doing our road trip to Atlanta. We're doing an RV, because I just came back to the States. We went to LA, went back to New York. Now we're driving down. We're gonna hit DC. We're gonna hit Virginia. We're gonna hit North Carolina, South Carolina, and then we're
There you
gonna
go.
hit Georgia.
There you
That's the
go. Shit.
pattern, and then I'm gonna fly back to New York. So yeah, that's what I'm on. But I
No
love to
wrong with that.
hunt. I love to camp. I love to fish, and I'm so excited. So
No, I
yes,
bet. Shit, I bet.
yeah,
I
I'm
mean, I would
so
love to have a fucking RV to be able to be all right. I'm gonna up and go to the state today, or I'm gonna just go to a couple. Fuck it, while I'm at it.
Captain K, do you
yeah.
like to eat exotic foods?
Exotic foods? Yeah, I've tried different stuff like shark and stuff like that.
Okay, so what is the one food you would never try? And same
Um,
thing for you, PA. What would you never try?
Uh, I don't know. I guess cat. I don't like. I mean, I did try it, so I can't say I didn't try the caviar.
like something uncooked. I'm not a fan of sushi. Like I don't even
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not a fan of sushi or caviar. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's scratch that. What is PA? What's your favorite food? If you had anything, your last meal, what would it be for both of you, Captain K and PA? Your last meal, what would it be? This is going to be interesting.
uh
I know, right? Where do we even begin?
Yeah. Maybe like
Uh,
a crispy chicken Alfredo with a shit ton of cheese.
Me, I'm gonna go with a bunch of fucking hot wings, the best ones I've ever had in my life, with some lemon pepper, hot, all that good shit on it, and some wings and or I mean some fries. I mean with some gravy and
Okay, so
yeah,
where would
yeah.
you get your? Okay, so he said, wait, Captain K, you said you would get.
Some
Repeat that, please.
like some crispy chicken
Chicken.
inside like a chicken Alfredo with a bunch of
Chicken
cheese
Alfredo.
on it.
Can't
Okay,
forget
like
that.
Parmesan
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that. Okay, and UPA, so some hot wings from what store? What shop?
Honest, no. My if it was my very last
Buffalo
meal, I would.
Wild Wings. What is the other places they have?
I like mild or hot lemon pepper wings.
Yeah, but from what? Because the facilities are different, right? What
Honestly,
do you guys
whoever has
have?
the best ones,
Um,
whoever has the best ones. Honestly, like if I was to have my last,
yeah,
we're
but if
talking
you
hypothetically.
listen, love, if you have a last meal and I say, PA, you want hot wings? Where do you want the best hot wings from? And you just say wherever. Who knows where
I
whatever
mean,
is
yeah, no.
you
See,
want?
I thought you meant like in
What is it
general,
called?
like
No,
hypothetically, like.
because everybody has different, like, what is it called? Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
But
you know
I'd
what?
probably say
Um,
Cobras. I'd probably say a place called Cobras. Yeah.
oh, Culver's. Yes. I just saw them when I was in another state a month ago. Okay. I tried their chicken tenders. They're
No,
very
they're great.
good.
They
I
have
guess,
great. You got
yeah,
great
they're
chicken.
very
Hell
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're good.
you're saying last meal now. Now I'm kind of changing my mind to like
Yeah. See, it's like
That's what I said. I said last meal.
like
I'm
chili
going with some great ass chicken wings personally.
chili
Okay,
cheese
Hell yeah.
chicken.
fries, some onion
So, yeah.
rings.
Yeah, we gotta have
Mm-mm.
a bunch of shit to that,
Wait,
right?
hold
Like a big
on.
old
Right?
Hold
buffet.
on, Captain K. What dipping sauce would you have for your onion rings?
Oh, hot sauce on everything for me. Probably
Yeah,
like
everything.
Oh,
buffalo.
Facts. Hot sauce and everything. Let's go.
have you? This was the first time I've ever had this. I don't even order their chicken rings, but not chicken rings, the onion rings. Who are the? Um, oh my God. Uh, Burger King. Have you ever tasted their spicy sauce?
No, it's great. Yeah.
I don't think so. Is that like the mustardy kind of one?
No. Oh my God. You know what it tastes like?
It's like ranch hot. It's a
Out,
ranch hot.
out. Have you ever been to Outback and had their when you eat the onion ring, the onion blossom,
Oh
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
have the sauce?
yeah.
That's what Burger King sauce tastes like.
Oh, that's awesome.
The bloomin' the blossom. I don't know what it's called, but
All right.
yeah.
Right back at you. We'll be your
Uh-huh.
last meal.
Hmm.
We'll be your last meal.
You
Actually,
said you would be
hibachi
my
chicken.
last meal.
I take what I said back. Hibachi chicken.
Hmm. Oh, hibachi. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So you guys don't like anything raw, right? You don't like
Hell no.
sushi,
Hell no.
No,
no? Would you eat crickets?
Fuck no. Unless it gave me magical powers of some sort.
chocolate crickets maybe.
Yeah, he said chocolate
Okay.
crickets. They are a thing too. They really are a thing too. I couldn't find my. I don't know if I tried one when I was younger or not. I don't remember exactly, but I don't know, I always found it to be very like appalling. Like what the fuck is okay? Chocolate. That idea of anything chocolate's dope, but a fucking cricket, a cooked cricket, or what the fuck is that?
So what would be the most exotic thing that you guys said you have ever eaten, and it can't be chicken?
What's your final meal, RC? What's your
Yeah,
last?
well, you still haven't answered
Not
us.
final
You tell
meal.
us.
What is the who my final meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black pudding.
That's simple as fuck. What the hell?
You think it's simple. You don't know what black pudding is. Why don't you Google it and you
It's
see what
not
black
chocolate
pudding
pudding.
is?
What? It isn't chocolate pudding, I guess.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Black pudding is some sort of sausage, blood sausage of the British Isles, pork, beef,
what the
blood,
fuck? What the fuck?
That'll be
barley.
my luck. You don't knock it till you try it because man, I tell you.
I feel like people survived off this back in the day.
They
Probably.
did.
They did.
My
Yeah, they
ancestry
did.
come from thousands of years ago. We have that coat of armor. Yeah, my family,
Cavemen
yeah.
used to eat other fucking animals and even people. Shit.
Yeah, I think I'm a Neanderthal sometimes, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But so let me ask you,
That's funny.
you fellas, right? Okay. So have you ever eaten, let me think. Have you ever eaten soul food?
Uh, what is soul food? What do you define soul food as? First off, and I'll tell you.
Um,
Yeah,
I didn't know what soul food was until anyway. So I think soul food consists of collard greens, like collard greens, maybe macaroni, baked macaroni and cheese, right? Like, what is the muffins you guys use? The what is it? Cornbread,
cornbread.
black eyed peas. Um, what else do they
Um,
do? I said collard greens. They do something else. Oh, potato salad, but potato salad is everywhere, but we don't
uh,
make where I'm from. We don't make potato salad like Southern people. So, um, yeah. So, do you guys eat soul food? Oh, fried
uh,
chicken,
uh,
but they make
other
it a certain way. The fried chicken is
other than
not like everybody else's fried chicken.
other than maybe the fried chicken and the baked mac and cheese, it's a big no for me.
Mm.
Some of the mac
I've
and
tried
cheese
those
are
things.
good. I'm not a fan of the collard greens, and I think that's about it. Don't they? Aren't they
Do you
big
like
with like?
okra?
Yeah, it's not bad, but aren't they like? I don't know if it's soul food, but isn't like barbecue their barbecue like soul food?
Barbecue is not soul food. It's more derived, I think, from Texas, which is not soul foods.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
it's
definitely
not the
a
same.
Texas thing. Barbecue. They're
Yeah,
known
it's
for
a Texas,
barbecuing the shit
and
out of
it's
stuff.
not. Yeah, it's not from soul food. Yeah, it's a difference. I have like big beans. You would think from Texas, ribs and all of that. I haven't partaken in that just quite yet, but that is on my list. That's why this is going to be the first time I taste Philly today. Once they open, I'm gonna go taste me some Philly cheesesteak for the first time.
oh, nice. It's a little
And
messy, but you won't be disappointed.
I was
no,
just gonna say
are
you
you
won't be
from Philly?
disappointed though.
Are you from Philadelphia? Are you from Pennsylvania?
Oh no, but everywhere like in the United States has like
What
best
ingredients?
best Philly
I need the
cheesesteak.
perfect Philly cheesesteak combo. I need the perfect because I like mushrooms. I like whatever vegetables needs to go on there. I need the
Obviously, the
perfect bite.
peppers. Obviously, I mean,
Hold on, I'm writing this
right.
down.
I don't know,
Ooh,
definitely peppers. I've tried that. Let me really think. It's been a
green
while since I
peppers,
even
yeah?
had one.
Green
It's been a long
peppers.
time since I had a cheesesteak. I actually might want to get one.
Yeah,
Oh, I did
green.
get one. I forgot to put. Oh man, never mind.
Captain
I meant
K,
to tell
your hot dogs.
you.
We're on, I'm going to Chicago in, what are we in, April? The end of April. And I heard that Chicago hot dogs are the business. Is that true?
If you don't mind onion and stuff, they're
I
pretty
love
much
onions, raw onions.
nice. So they're pretty much on like every street corner basically, and
Mm-hmm.
just ask for a Chicago dog and no ketchup. But
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah. So, is there any other food? Because when I go traveling and stuff, if it's not for business, I go there just to taste what is for that state
oh
or
yeah,
city. So
then
what I was told about hot dogs. Is there something else I should try?
like deep dish pizza. Chicago's known pretty well for pizza.
You already know. I already know the deep dish. I
Everybody
already
knows
know.
for
Okay, what is the
Benihana.
best?
Benihana's hibachi.
Yeah, but that's everywhere. I see Benihana. When I was in Virginia, I saw Benihana. They had a
Well, I'm just
restaurant there.
saying I'm just saying that's a good place always to go. Absolutely.
So, Captain K, what toppings do you suggest? Because I don't want pepperoni. I love sausage. I'm gonna tell you what I like, right? Because you guys have the deep dish.
Hmm.
Chicago has the deep dish, right? It's
Yeah.
different than New York. They have this lasagna pizza
Oh
that
wow.
I love. You ever had that?
No, no, I haven't.
Yeah. R.I.P. to
Oh my
Duck.
God. Hmm?
Man, long live FBG Duck. One of the greatest out of Chicago.
Who's that?
He was a rapper.
Oh, okay, love. Peace and blessings be upon him always. Yes. Um, I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, the deep dish.
Yeah, what do you recommend?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what do you recommend? Because I like a lot of um cheese. I'm a cheese person.
Oh,
The
okay.
more cheese, the better.
Yeah, if they offer different cheeses, definitely. I'm a super hot fan, so if there's any
Mhm.
sort of shredded habanero, that's
Habanero.
yeah,
I like spicy too. Hell yeah.
So
that's
do
my
they
go-to.
ever? I've never had a pizza that was spicy. So is there a pie that they have or something I could say, hey, or do I just say throw some habaneros on there?
That and some people just in generally have
Hmm.
a spicy pizza where like the spice is in the sauce as it's cooked.
Yeah, because in New York, the lasagna pizza, you can have the spicy lasagna, you can have the regular. The spicy lasagna and the sausage is spicy, right? So that's why I was asking you. And
Nice.
so in New York, right? You see how you guys have that deep dish. In New York, they have that crusty pan and then they have the mozzarella, they have the ricotta, they have the meat, they have the vegetables, right? It's not a deep dish, it's just a regular floppy thing. So I would love that in a deep dish form
Dang.
because it was too messy for me, but it tastes so good.
It is super hungry and I am starving for some pizza right now.
Think man, shit. All this food talk. Yeah, hungry too.
No,
I'm
I'm
over
gonna
here
do that.
struggling over.
So we're gonna do that. Chicago, we're gonna do that. You, Philly, you said this other fella, I'm going to Angelo's. And then
Skinny
on
Joey.
after Angelo's,
Gino.
I'm gonna try to
Uh,
find the fella you were talking about.
Angelo.
Gino. Well, the most
Oh,
known spot. Angelo's is one of them, but Gino's and now
Gino's.
Skinny Joey.
Yeah.
yeah, Gino's
Yeah, I will try them.
is
Hmm.
even over in Chicago for pizza, and you got
Hell yeah.
I want to say Giovanni's or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or Adriana's.
Dude, I don't know if I can flip my camera here.
Yeah, there's like a couple different options.
Let's see. Coverage cost $899 for what? The
What he
keyboard?
needs. Damn,
It's it's super hard to show on here, but
that's pretty hefty.
I found
No,
this
I see the
Korg.
keyboard.
I found this Korg 61
Oh,
key
that's
synth
nice.
workshop, and I think that might be the
That's
next.
nice.
That'd be a
You
nice little
know,
investment in yourself, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's it. And if you do that, that's just a sign that you believe in yourself enough to do it.
Right, right, 100%. It's like I got my speakers. I got,
mhm.
I got my laptop. I have my piano, but that's for like my classical.
So Captain
Yo,
K, you like to do these things. So what do you think about these apps that are AI that can create all these things that you can create?
It is what it is. There's always been someone better than someone. Doesn't mean you should stop doing what you love.
Do you think that will replace us?
it could, and that's the messed up part. And I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm just
being a
curious.
music
I just
artist
want to know what
also,
people think.
I
It's
I
I
unfortunate,
forget
but
easily. But like, all right, for example, I seen an AI so advanced where this guy put out a song with his own voice, like music video for it and everything. And the whole time, he didn't even do it. It was AI. I was just like blown away. Like they really can replace real artists in a way. Doesn't mean we're gonna stop being here,
Yeah,
but
that's true. And it's not like they're touring, like anyone's really touring and making money off of it. They're just buying the downloads, so you can just buy AI downloads now.
yeah,
But I think give it a couple. This just sounds, Kyle crazy, but give it like a year or two, and it's no
mhm,
longer going to be I don't like white people, I don't like black people. It's going to be I'm
mhm.
authentic and I'm AI. Like
yeah.
there's going to be a new divide between us.
I can believe that. I could definitely see that, and that's fucked up, and that's a crazy concept and a crazy world to envision. But at the same time, I can see it happening.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I said, like I was born. I was like 10 years old and the world wasn't so great. And then I was like 20 and it was a little bit worse. And then I hit 30 and it's like shit. So it's like I've never seen an upward projection.
Yeah,
I'm just I'm just going to hang back and do what I love.
that's exactly what it is. Like,
Yeah.
why waste any more of your precious time not doing what you love to do? Why waste any more precious time that you have one time, no less, not doing whatever it is you want to do? Anything and everything.
Right.
Be all you could possibly be and more.
Okay,
No army.
okay, so may I ask you fellas this, both of you. Have you ever felt that you went against the grain, and when you went against the grain, something bad happened in your life? Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like
No,
when
I
you
got
were
the one guard.
rebellious,
The main one I
you're
work
being
with guards
rebellious.
me.
Uh-huh.
The main one guards me and protects me and my loved ones.
No, I'm asking you, did you ever question yourself? Like, you said you were rebellious, right? And
Right.
then maybe you listened to somebody else and you did something and it ended up better or worse. That's what I'm asking you guys. Does that make sense what I'm trying to ask you? Or I'm not
All
sure
right.
you're
Well, here's
agreeing with
something I
me.
found out why I had an all of a sudden big ass spiritual awakening. Okay, and transition because my one of my best friend, my brother, happens to be a Scorpio, which is also my music partner and producer. All right, he's a Scorpio, which is a Pluto energy. And it just so happened in 2025 that Pluto was over my sign, residing over my sign, which had major influence over me. And I wasn't aware of that. But at the same time, was it always calling me? Yeah. To make a long story short,
Oh, Captain K, I didn't know if he had something to say.
Oh no, no, I was letting PA finish. I'm gonna wrap up, guys. Get a little nap in.
Yeah, yeah. You said you was tired too. Like, did you watch the one short I put up?
Oh, not only the short, I made it through like 90% of your songs so far.
That's dope. That's dope, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for that. Definitely did. What do you think?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I love the production. Um, no hate at all. But as you're getting better and better, your timing, your word, like the way you enter is getting better and everything. So
Oh, I've noticed that even.
it's pretty cool to see like your progress also.
Yeah, it's sad that my main channel wasn't there because you really saw the progress there. You saw 10 years worth of progress, and you saw from short hair, long hair, back to short hair. You saw all type of kids, no kid. You saw all type of different things on my journey.
Right.
So, and unfortunately, that's no longer there. But those, know, And if they listen to my music, they'll know. They'll know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's dope though. I'll definitely next time I'm on we'll talk some more.
I appreciate that. I
Before
can't
Captain
say that
K
enough.
leaves, what do you think about Call of Duty?
What do I oh dude, I always ask for it when I come on.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
that's my
I gotta
song.
play it.
yep,
Gotta
yep.
I
play it.
love it. I love it. But
Yeah.
I want to say before I leave, Captain K, it has been a pleasure. Hopefully we can chat soon again. Something about you resonates in my spirit, and peace and blessings be upon you, sir.
Oh, you too. I'll try to find your name in chat and give you a sub.
Yeah, I'm not a content creator. I just come in PH chats to muck
Oh,
about.
okay.
Yeah.
Later,
So peace
guys.
and
Good.
blessings. All right. Take care.
All right, I
PA,
appreciate you coming up. Have a blessed
you
day. You
already
already know.
know. Anytime you have a panel, I'll be up here to support your love. You already know. All right. This
Hey,
was
much
fun.
love.
This was dope.
It
You
is.
have to do
This has
this
definitely
more,
been dope.
okay?
Call of
Yeah.
Duty. We're to do that too.
Call of Duty.
I'm playing it right
Hello.
now.
That's
Call
my
of Duty.
dude. Hey, 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 hey. I love that song. I don't know what it. I love, 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 love that song. Everybody in my real life, I bump it in my car and let people hear, and they love it.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I feel like if I was to start doing shows again, all I'd have to do if they even look at me like I don't know, I'd be like, all right, we'll play this then. And tell me they wouldn't turn up.
you have the swag. You have the swag. That Call of Duty, Call of Duty. I'm telling you, you be spot on. Yes, fella. But peace and blessings. We'll chat soon. This was
Peace and blessings.
amazing. Hopefully you do
Yeah,
this
word.
more often, right? So we can all chat it up together.
I'll start coming on like this from now on.
Yeah. All right, my darling. We'll chat soon, yes?
Yeah,
Peace and
chat
blessings
soon.
always be upon you. Yes,
You
love.
too. Stay blessed and
Okay,
have fun.
bye-bye. All
All
right,
right.
love. Bye-bye.
All right. How long am I gonna stay on? Okay, we've been on an hour and a half now. Call of Duty. I ain't even gonna lie, this is such a dope album. Captain Crunch, I hope you have a great day. Get some sleep, get some G's. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you next time I'm on here. After this song, I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up too. But hell of a convo. I'm definitely digging it in person a lot better. Like that's dope. I like the panel thing a lot better. You already know what it is, man. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, share all that good stuff. My name is Lil PA the Prince, your humble host with the most. I represent Roll 2 Click, the music group, the lifestyle. Mr. Purple Heart, Purple Heart shit, gang shit, fam shit, no lame shit. Let's go. Stay blessed, stay baked, stay you, stay tuned. Don't be a me too. Big ups to my supporters, man, and everybody showing me love. And it's always fuck the haters. Get paid. You feel me? Much love to everybody. Salute. I'll holler at y'all soon.